Welcome to week number 11, Survivors of the Apocalypse. I'm still your host, Professor Lancaster, and we are diving into the Cold War, one of my favorite topics in history, not just U.S. history. But before we get into that, I just want to say I hope you're all doing well. You've been adapting pretty well. Last week, I was very happy with the candor and respect that all of you gave during the discussion question. I purposely created that question because I knew it would be divisive, and it was good to get you guys talking, and I was holding off to make sure I didn't have to make an announcement like, hey, make sure you're respectful to your students, but I didn't have to. I can tell some of you were very passionate about the subject, but you still held a lot of respect for your colleagues, and I appreciate that. There's a lot to learn from that. You have to make sure that you're paying attention, listening to the narrative of whoever's telling you your history, including myself. And sometimes politics bleeds through into that, and you need to ask not what people are saying to you, but why are they saying it? You know, when we look at primary and secondary sources, we consider, Julius Caesar's assault on Gaul or the Gallic Wars. It's an autobiography. We take it as a primary source. We have to remember that, though it was written by Julius Caesar's writing it to make himself look good. So what is he not saying? It's just as important as what he is saying. So keep that in mind, including with myself. I try my best not to bleed my politics through. I'd rather you not know who I voted for, but sometimes you can kind of read into that a little bit. And by the way, the last election, I didn't vote for any of the two major candidates. So anyway, I digress. I want to get into a little bit of this week. We have Carnes chapter 28, Collision Course, Abroad and at Home, looking at the after effects of World War II. And then Schweikart chapter 18, America's Happy Days, 1946 to 1959. As well, I've got two videos for you. Cold War episode about Sputnik. It's from a CNN documentary that came out several decades ago, narrated by Kenneth Branagh, the actor-director. It's really good. I really enjoy it. Hopefully you guys do the same as well, too. And also, I've got a little 9-minute video of Duck and Cover I want you to watch. So you're probably familiar with it, but it's good for a laugh, at least to watch it. And the response to atomic warfare, which again is something that's very reminiscent in this weird lockdown quarantine world we're living in currently. And then, of course, discussion question number 11, looking at fast food. One of the largest and most important things that America has brought to humanity and history in general is our culture and our pop culture, which transcends borders, which transcends time even sometimes. And in this case, we're going to look at capitalism versus communism plus fast food and how that factors in, and kind of want to get your feedback on that too. When you're writing these discussion questions, it's not explicit in there, but try to find sources. Don't just say, I feel this way. That's nice that you feel a certain way, or this is your opinion on the world, but I'm more interested in where you're getting your opinions and facts from. I'm not asking for primary, secondary sources. Just find other sources and say, this is where I came up with this idea. So that's pretty much it for this week. Again, stay safe, stay healthy. If you have any questions, and I'll be answering emails all day today and the rest of the week, so get a hold of me there if you need me. Otherwise, have a great week, and we'll see you in week 12.